Hello, Internet. It's time for Homestuck. And with me tonight is my best friend in the whole wide universe world place, Jamal. Jamal, say hi.
Am I even in the screen?
You might be. I don't know. I don't know where the camera is. It's here, and as long as you're looking at it, I suppose.
So as long as I'm looking at it, they can see me.
I suppose, yes. Okay, so, last on our adventure, John has been throwing items all over the place. He recently sent the cake flying across the room into Matthew McConaughey's stab-wounded infected face. And now somebody suggested the brilliant idea of captcha-logging those glass shards. Jamal has no idea what's going on. Jamal has never even heard of Homestuck before I said, hey, want to do some Homestuck videos with me? What's your impression thus far?
I don't know, I'm just ready to do this.
Okay. Let's get those glass shards. Captcha, oh Jesus. Now what's being thrown everywhere? Everything, okay, so he can get the smoke pellets as a group, and yet he has to pick up the individual pieces of glass. This Silodex captcha-log business makes no fucking sense. And he's managed to break the window even further. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Silodex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. Yeah, he has yet to, learn to ninja dodge properly. On the next page. Yeah. You probably am going to want to go get that stuff. You sent a cake careening into the road, one of your books, your dad's PDA, a bunch of glass, and the handcuffs have managed to catch on that tree. Yeah, go get the stuff. After you open the red package. What is it? You open the package. There is something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. TG, what the hell did you send him? Please don't be dirty underwear. That would be really, really, really gross. It is a stuffed bunny. Much like the one held hostage. Held hostage. Briefly, by Malkovich Cyrus the Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe. And strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe, and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. Yeah, Nicolas Cage isn't really the most attractive person in the universe. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Where did he even get that?
Why is that bunny so fucking dirty?
It has something to do with a movie reference. This poster right here, Con Air, some kind of really bad movie involving Nicolas Cage and a stuffed bunny. But it's supposed to be really dirty for authenticity, as the note of authenticity states. One of his internet friends got him that. John is 13 and talking to people on the internet who know his address. I worry about John.
Nigga gonna get raped.
That's what I said, in less words. Check status of SBURB beta. Oh, it even has its own pop-up window. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. Look at monitor. SBURB version 0.0.1, Skynet Systemus Incorporated. Systemus, yeah, I can words. All rights reserved, SBURB client is running. Oh. Ashley, here's proof that it's not pronounced SBURB. Because it would have to be an SBURB, but it says SBURB. Oh well.
It's 12 o'clock.
Shut up. An SBURB host, I'm changing canon for my own use. User is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready. And looks like Tentacle Therapist is trying to message us. Check Pester Chum window. Whoop, ba-ding. Tentacle Therapist, TT. That always makes me laugh. Began pestering ectobiologist EB at 1708. It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Whoa, okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet! I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. Haha, what? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You are running the client application. I am running the server, so I am the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay then. Why don't we get started? And I think this is where Homestuck is supposed to begin. I'm a little afraid. Press enter. Ta-da! How very fancy. And we have sound. Sound! Ooh, it's pretty. I like it. I'm pretty sure like 20 references, possibly 200 references just flew by my face. And now, floating letters of floatingness. Next page. Ooh. Mouse over the interface buttons. AH must be Andrew Hussey. Select, revise, deploy, Fernalia registry. Is that like Paraphernalia? Gushers. Explore Athenium, Alchemy Excursus. Okay, what is Gushers actually? Grist Cache. No, I'm going to call it Gushers. I really want Gushers right now.
That shit looks delicious.
I know. Can you click on them or you just mouse over them? That's pretty neat. These buttons don't appear to be functioning. So, ooh, somebody else is doing an action. Pie, because two T's fused together look like pie. Select Magic Chest. Ooh. Whoa. What are you doing with that chest? Where are you putting that? This would be the best thing to clean your room with. Spoilers, I kind of know what S-Burp can do before knowing what S-Burp can do, but this is kind of interesting. Zoom out. It's like The Sims, but more real. Oh god. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? TT, why would you do this?
Safekeeping, nigga. Put it on the roof.
That's not very safe.
Yes, it is. Don't nobody know how to get on roofs.
Except, you got on a roof.
I had somebody help me get on the roof.
Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Frowny face. I will try to be more careful next time. You weren't even barely attempting care in this instance. Get to the card. Oh, yeah, card, kind of. Oh, is that where it was? It was underneath the chest? Oh, now we can, switch back and forth. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Celodex. You can now opt for either the stack or the queue modus at any time. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Meanwhile, outside the window. What? So, he just took off? John's Black Dad, where are you going? It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. What if this is the last time you ever see your dad, John? You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof, or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter. I don't know, I don't think he noticed a hell of a lot. The man doesn't even have eyes. Select stuff in yard and move it back into room. This is much more useful than running around. Whoa. I think we're outside of the radius of radiousness. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far away from you, the player. Even sadder, frowny face. Yeah, out of range indeed. So, oh, select John. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. With his one hand. No, I don't know, I was kind of afraid of where it was going. Don't do, bad. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why didn't you put the bunny back in the box? Nobody's laughing. Oh, wait, he's laughing. He got the reference. John, you're really cute when you get the references. Also, I had noticed when I was rewatching my video, his, the hair that the razor shorn off when he threw it across the room magically grew back between frames. Hussy. Revise room. Oh dear. What the? What sorcery is this?
I wish I could make rooms.
I wish I could do that to this room right now. I need more closet space. I'm sure this breaks like 20,000 laws of alchemy. I've been watching way too much FMA right now. Yeah, I love how John is not reacting. Wait, he didn't even really react to his things being mystically thrown around. I'm trying to figure out how much of this kind of stuff is a normal occurrence in this universe. Anyway. That's not structurally sound. That also...
It doesn't even have a roof.
It seems to have its own sort of coverage. I'm starting to get, like, serious, like, Donnie Darko feels right now. Like, messing with their own universe, creating wormholes and dropping engines through them and killing people. Whew, open for an Alia registry. Cruxstruder, Totem Lathe, Alchemiter? I mean, alchemy seems to be kind of a big deal in this. I know that a little bit. Deploy Totem Lathe. But the floor doesn't have any kind of structure to it. That looked pretty heavy. My brain is full of fuck right now. And John's probably is too. He's like, what is this device? I can think of many sexual applications for this device. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. This thing does. I can totally say words today. Yeah, it's, pretty interesting. Meanwhile, in the grist cache, there are more gushers. And a marshmallow. And a teardrop that probably doesn't taste nearly as good as the gushers in square marshmallow. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist. But deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay, what do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Fuck, is it in the toilet? No, it's in Dad's car. Ta-da. With his dead mouse Joker thing. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items. Which you threw out the window for some reason? Good idea. What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyway? Ugh, I was fussing with my retarded Siladex. But I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use? I like to use trees. Oh, no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant. Stand in corner. Oh, there's the book and the PDA. Yay! John makes a happy face.
What about the cake?
We don't want the cake.
Speak for yourself.
I said the same thing. He had about 3 or 4 cakes in his house.
Well, maybe the cake that he threw was the most delicious.
That's what I thought, too. In my head, anyway. I didn't say so. Deploy Cruxtruder. Pre-punch card. What does that even do? Deploy alchemitter? 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 I like the alchemy circles in it. This is very relevant. Show pester log. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes. 2 more large gizmos. Sweet! What is it with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh. To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate? Well, we'll get that PDA and look at Dad's porn. Serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipe Fan 413's judicious appraisal. Ooh, 413. Arc number that means nothing, apparently. Grayslacks 66, 1724. Decided to return home for fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Well pressed attire, 1723. Use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled cloth against ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Office Urchin 1280, 1723. Photographic documentation of incident. Oh, I'm reading this backwards. Oh well. Grayslack 66, 1722. Was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall hook. Tip of tie slipped in open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk approximately 3 seconds. Too busy for this. 1722. Pull elab on incident. Grayslack 66, 1721. Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essences rapidly settling into fabric. Okay, so he accidentally dipped his tie in coffee. You grab the PDA, switching back to stack mode so that it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs of various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Now I'm running out of time for the 20-minute limit, so I guess we'll find out what the hell all this is about. Some very precise and, if I'm pronouncing this right, sesquipedalian way of putting things. What say you?
I'm so lost right now.
I don't blame you. You'd be lost from the beginning, to be honest. I'll have you watch the videos.
It's because I'm black.
No, it's not. Hush up. John's black dad is black.
I bet he don't have to go through this shit either.
Probably.